Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to another GTA 5 live stream. Glad you guys could be here. Of course, we're going to be on the Roleplay server, Aspiring Gaming. It's been a minute. Actually, I think it's been a little over 3 weeks since we've last streamed. Hold on, I can confirm this. It's been a minute. I've either been traveling or I've been... it's been a minute. Or I've been out of town, or last week I had an ear infection. I still feel like I'm deaf. But I realized Aspiring Gaming, they've got a 30-day activity policy. I was approaching like 25. I think today is like day number 25 that I hadn't been on. So we're going to do a roleplay stream today, of course, on the server. And we'll see what we get into. I don't know how many people are even going to be online. We're streaming a little earlier than normal, but glad you guys could be here. Jay, welcome, man. I see you changed your name. That's I just wanted to confirm that as well. Daniel, hey man, don't get killed. I hope not. WPD. Yeah, it's been a minute. Thank you for everyone who has definitely stayed subscribed throughout the period. Like I said, almost a month in between streams at this point. Hattie, Tiny Elvis, and Blindstone. Guys, thank you for being here as well. Let me pop up the Aspiring Gaming Discord server. Just make sure there are no new changes that I'm not aware of, and we'll go ahead, hop into the server and get it started. We're going to be, of course, law enforcement. If I pull up the map, I think I'll be able to tell where we're at for today.
911, what's your emergency?
And we just got a resub. Hold on. That is John. John with the 6-month resub. John, thank you, man. Appreciate that. Looks like you unlocked the silver police car, man. I appreciate the support. Thanks for staying subbed. Okay, let's see. I think we are in... Is it the city today? Control zoom. I'm looking at the live map here. I see a car in the city. I think it's the city today. Unless they're doing something else. Yeah, pretty sure it's the city. Los Santos. We've also got getting some bits. Hey, Daniel with the 300 bits. Thank you, man. Appreciate that, sir. Very kind of you. Let's see. Okay, community PSA. I'm just looking through the PSAs here. Shot, please revive yourselves. Okay, so you need to revive yourself so responding personnel can see you. I think that's just a glitch, like if you die in the game, that you're kind of invisible. And then you just go into stoop play, stoop sit. Okay. Let's see, do we have dev notices? I think so. Departmental PSA. Okay, about warrants, TU applications. All right, cool. All right, I don't think there's anything quite else I'm missing, so we will go ahead, hop into the team speak, and get this party started. City Patrol, okay. Thank you, Daniel. Second stream, welcome, man. Yeah, it's like I said, it's almost been a month in between streams, so I do apologize. We'll probably be going to a schedule of 1 stream a week as I'm picking up. My schedule is just going to be a lot busier, but the goal is at least 1 stream per week and probably roleplay stuff, so we'll still be roleplaying.
3-4. Who's on scene at a call B204?
Yeah, top 40, you must respond to 440 West Mary Drive.
You remember an ARP? Hey, AGTR, if you tag me in the Aspiring Gaming Discord in the general chat, I choose a VIP in the channel probably after the stream's over. But it's something I offer other members just as we're part of the same community. So let me hop over so you guys can actually see what I'm doing here. We're logging into the server now. And yeah, we'll spawn in the city and get on patrol. Car. Hey Melvin, what's up, man? Card at Yeah, it is the same. Do you play on 5M? Yes, yes. If you do
on soon.
exclamation mark RP, that'll bring up an application link. I'm pretty sure apps are still open, all departments. So if you're interested in applying, feel free to do that. It's okay, Husky. You can keep it. As long as you don't abuse it, I'll let you keep it. And not everyone who currently has VIP is a member of the server either. Sometimes they're just like high donators or people who've been subbed for a while. Things like that. He'd be a Civ next time. I always get... This is like just a reoccurring joke on the streams that I'm going to be a Civ one day. I mean, I plan... It's not like I don't plan on it, but I just... I'm waiting for the right scenario. I want to do it with Earl, honestly. But, you know, schedules and everything can be hard to line up sometimes. See if I remember all this. Okay. We're short sleeve. Yep. I think that's correct. And I'm gonna spawn into. Let's go. Let's go La Mesa. Dude, it is storming in the server right now. Holy moly. And what we're gonna do is get our loadout. What is the server? It's Aspiring Gaming. So exclamation mark RP. That'll actually bring you a link to the web page. Okay, wait, guys, what should we patrol in today? Does anyone have suggestions? We got a whole bunch of saved vehicles here in vehicle spawner. Ford Police Interceptor Sedan, Crown Vic, a Slick Vic, FPIU, Charger, Tahoe, older FPIU, older Charger, Tahoe, Camaro, Caprice, Durango, Silverado. What'd you guys like to see?
139.
Steven, what's up, man? Silverado. There is no BMW option. Well, I think the bike is BMW, but I'm not trained for that motorcycle unit. You gotta have special training.
10-4, 134 Paul. On scene.
Oh my gosh, I'm stupid. Hold on.
911, what's your emergency?
I'm stupid. Philip with the 28 months, man. Philip, how was your trip, man? That was my own stupid fault. Forgot to pick a character.
Be advised, we are receiving a call about an MDA at the
Silverado, Camaro. We'll do Silverado. It's if you want to see the specs of the computer, you can do exclamation mark equipment in the chat, and I'll pull it up.
I'll be 1041 today.
10-4 tonight.
Yep, I built it myself.
758.
You love the US? Yeah, it's a pretty great place. I enjoy it.
7204.
Well, glad you got back safe, didn't get arrested.
Yes,
We didn't have to bail Philip out of jail while he was on US ground. That's always great. Heard of the app called Zello? No, I'm not. But Philip, man, thank you for the 28 months, buddy. Appreciate that. Let's definitely pick a character this time before we get booted out. Bobby would come bail you out, probably.
You gonna roll me a walking tiny toe? 10-4 standby.
We'd start a we'll start a Kickstarter for you if you had gotten arrested. My bad. There you go. All right, I got my character now. I think they did up the character limit on the server, so I thought I saw somewhere you could
70 en route
have up to 12,
Central Hospital Priority 1.
at least for the law enforcement, firefighter, paramedic side. So that's pretty
Medic
cool.
70, will you, is it a trauma alert?
Advise we're going to be heading there Priority 1.
10-4, will advise. (758) Tango, dispatch. (758) Tango, dispatch.
Extended.
Be advised, county tow, ETA 15-18 hours.
Copy.
Oh my gosh.
Dispatch 403.
403.
Just to advise, AOP has been extended to full county.
10-4 AOP, Los Santos County.
Okay. Back to La Mesa. So I think we'll do the Silverado. I think that was overwhelmingly the consensus. Oh, the rain stopped. To do a little riding in the rain. That was
Dispatch.
fun.
318.
1041 today.
10-4 tonight.
So many menus.
So, 446, 59, just code 0.
Check that out.
154 Sierra, dispatch.
Check that out.
154 Sierra, go ahead.
Sick.
Can you respond to 432 Mirror Park Boulevard, 432 Mirror Park Boulevard for a trespassing incident? Male wearing all black, swimming in the north end of the Mirror Park Lake.
10-4, show me note.
10-4 en route.
Okay. Let's mark ourselves available. Dispatch, Stranger Paul, I'll be 1041, 108.
10-4, 300 Paul.
What time is it in your? It is 3:16, but the time in the server is 18:52, which is 6, almost 7 p.m. So if you look in that top left, if you ever wonder what the server time in the game is, you can see it up there.
154 Sierra.
Show me I'm seeing it.
All right, let's just do a light sirens
10-4
check
on
real
me.
quick. Seems functional. Headlights working. 17 people in the server currently, so getting pretty full. Let's go ahead and get started. Oh, I did want to check one thing. The hot sheet. We got a four-door silver sedan with the driver, a fedora, pink shirt, calling himself Matthew O'Connor. Okay, so the hot sheet's a vehicle we'd be looking out for. What was that plate? K071. All right.
494, go ahead.
Two
you can
going,
come back in,
911
sir.
calls. Both
yeah,
looks like they're in Mirror Park, possibly related.
Medic 70 dispatch, show me en route back to Station 7, R2B.
Military time.
10-4 Medic 70 showing you route.
Nothing wrong with military time. Do I have a passive radar system in here? I do not, so I can't actually enable that if I want to play realistically. Also, this car is really just not good for transporting people because there's no partition to protect us. The officer from a suspect trying to, attack us. Of course, this thing is not as quick or agile as some of the smaller police cars, such as the Charger, FPIS, Crown Vic. But the size can be useful in certain scenes. Also, it does have the little tow winch there if we do need to go ahead and get somebody, who is stuck. And it's got off-road capabilities, even though in the city, typically we're on paved streets, but you never know when that could come in handy.
911, what's your emergency?
WPD, thank you for the 6-month resub, buddy. Unlocking that silver police car. Appreciate the support. Couple of 6-month resubs already today. That's fantastic. So right now we'll drive around. We'll see if we get a call out, see if we notice anything out of the ordinary. And do like that.
911, what's your emergency?
318.
Hey,
Come out, drop it off at,
Trondo
370.
do guy.
Ginger
No,
Street.
dat rando do guy.
On one black van. No decimals.
10-4.
Hey, thank you for the, what was that? Tier 1 sub. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Deputy family. Enjoy your chat badge and your emotes. 4 times 6 months plus, yep. 24 plus 2. That's right. What's that called where you do math in a certain order? Order of operations. That's what it's called. That's an order of operations. Little question right there.
134, Paul.
As I mentioned before, if you're part of the server and you don't have VIP on the Twitch channel, you can tag me in the Aspiring Gaming Discord and leave your Twitch name. And after the stream's over today, I'll go in and add you as VIP. VIP gets you that badge next to your name. Also gives you the ability to post URL links. So if you're interested in that, feel free to do that. All right.
615 Foxtrot dispatch.
So it should be getting closer to nighttime soon. Hey, Chris, Sweden calling with the 400 bits. Thank you. Appreciate all the bits from last month and this month. This is my first stream this month, so appreciate that, Chris. And thanks for always watching, man. These times must work well for you.
10-4, 10-8. 758, same traffic. 10-4. Also, the same traffic dispatch. Has the AOP been expanded, or? 10-4 AOP is Los Santos County. Copy that.
Yeah.
318 dispatch.
318.
Philip, did it take you a while to get used to the time change when you're in the U.S.?
10-4 318. This Sierra, step by.
What's your emergency?
Oh, didn't want to run that. Hey, Tony, with Tony P. 300 Paul, 30 months. That's crazy. 30-month resub, man. 30. So 32 would be 3 years. No, 36 is 3 years. Okay. So 2.5 years of
300
subs.
Paul dispatch.
Good for 300.
300 Paul, can you respond to 370 Little Field, 370 Ginger Street to assist 318 Sierra on a traffic stop?
Copy that. I'll be en route.
10-4.
370. I think it's in somewhere over here. My map game is still weak.
134.
Traffic stop noting.
Go ahead.
Gonna be at a traffic stop westbound Vinewood Boulevard. 598. Two-door pink Nissan GTR.
About a mile away.
10-4 134 showing you westbound Vinewood at 598 two-door pink GTR.
I think he said 317 needed backup. Whoa. Alright, lucky I'm going to a call already. Or definitely would have busted you for running the red, whoever that was. Somebody was speeding through there. Dude, traffic today. That's another thing about the Silverado. That since the truck is so big, getting through areas like city traffic can be a challenge. 318. 318. That's right. Alright, should be right up here. Ginger Street's gonna be on our left. Yeah, I see the traffic build up. Holy moly. I'm going into oncoming to get around this. Like, there's no getting through that. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see if we can clear traffic up a little bit here. Dispatch 300 Paul, show me unseen.
10-4 under Paul on scene.
Oh, get out of my car. Peter, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Hey, man.
Hey.
You want me to
No,
work
just
on
as well,
traffic?
priors.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be done with them in like a minute, but yeah.
Okay. Well, if you're gonna be done soon, I'll just leave it as is.
Yeah. That's...
So you just wanted to, sir?
Hey, sir, step back, please. Sir, step back inside.
Why are you parked on the sidewalk? I
Traffic.
didn't think we could park there.
We can't, but I'm emergency official, and we got the lights on. So go ahead, step back in your car for us. We'll be right with you. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna get
Thank
police
you.
license to park up on the sidewalk.
Okay. All right. So he just has a lot of priors.
Yeah, a couple stalking charges, a couple different ones. Yeah, basically that's what I called. He's been
Okay.
cooperative so far, but yeah.
It's always better to be prepared for sure.
Yeah, he has multiple resisting, not resisting, but
Evading.
911, what's your emergency?
no obstruction.
Okay, obstruction. I got you. All right, I'm gonna watch him from the passenger side while you take care of whatever you got to do there. Daniel, thank you for the Twitch Prime, buddy.
911,
And
what's your
CT.
Hey, don't look at me.
Traffic up, clear, clear.
Oh,
You're naked.
10-4, 10-8.
Yeah. You
All
can't
right.
see the clothes.
I can see clothes on you, sir.
I have a black shirt, but the rest is disappeared.
Okay. Has he been acting funny with you too?
Not really. Mr. Chevelle. Okay, I've
What's
got
up,
here
man?
this citation for you for responsibility red
Holy
signal.
moly,
You know, you ran
these
a red light, you
subs.
can't do that. I understand you're not used to it, but you gotta know red light means stop, green means go. I mean, you did pass your driver's
Running
license,
the red
didn't you?
light.
So
Barely. But
then
anyways,
you should
yeah,
know what the red signal is.
yeah.
Alright,
Y'all want
here you
any
go. I'm
drugs
just gonna
before
need you
you
to sign
let me go?
this. Just gonna need you to sign this. No admission of guilt, just saying if you receive the citation, you'll pay in 30 days or contest in court, alright? All that information is on the back here. Okay.
So no drugs?
Mr. Chevelle, here's
Oh,
your
you should be
ticket
advised to
back.
switch out of channel for a 911
Here's a
call.
copy of the ticket, I mean. Here's all your information back. The vehicle does come back in the system in your
There you
name, so
go.
that's alright.
Like, keep the lollipop. It's all yours.
Oh no, sir. No, like I said, I gave you the copy. This is yours.
Yep.
So mine
Yep.
already took.
You have
so,
a good
okay.
one. Am I free to go?
All right, sir. Once we're back in our
I'm
vehicle,
gonna make a
you're free to
U-turn
go,
here.
okay?
Oh, screw you.
Sir, once. Okay. Well, it's technically not legal. I did let him go, so.
Yeah, he just he's not a big
Yeah,
listener,
that's
is he?
fine. Yeah.
Okay, he's coming around now. All right, let's get this traffic
Oh,
cleared.
careful.
Yeah, I see him. I don't know what he's doing. Make sure he wasn't coming back around trying to hit me. Jesu or Jiju, thank you, and C-Tang, the 6-month resub, and Jesu, I think that's how you say it. Thank you for the Twitch Prime, man. Welcome to the W family. Enjoy your chat badges and your emotes. Is that 300 to 318 direct?
Go ahead.
Did he leave the scene? Did he go down that alley?
Yeah, it's on 4.
Okay. Am I good to call off?
Yeah, it's on 4.
Copy that.
Be advised, dispatch back in channel.
Hopefully I'm not dying today.
Dispatch.
That's the plan.
Be advised, traffic stop's gonna be code 4. Myself and 300
911,
gonna
what's
be
your
back
emergency?
tonight.
Oh, he's coming back onto
10-4,
the...
10-8.
154 dispatch.
154.
What?
Yeah.
What happened?
I mean, well, what kind?
I got,
he's asking
I
me
got
if I want drugs.
lollipops. I got lollipops. I got the sour straws. I got some sprunk, but the sprunk's $1.50 extra.
Okay, I'm good.
No drugs?
I'm good. Ain't buying from you? I don't know. I don't know what you're doing with those drinks. Chris with the 3-month resub, man. Chris, thank you. Unlocking that bronze police car.
134, Paul, dispatch.
Making sure everything's good here. I just saw him walk out of the woodworks there. Justin with a gift sub. 5 total in the channel.
Will be a silver Sultan. It will have a broken window.
Who'd it go to? Sleep is good. You're the lucky recipient of the gift sub from Justin. Justin, thank you, man. And welcome. Sleeping is good.
10-4, stand by.
I think we back available. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
318 dispatch.
Yeah, Chevelle. Yeah, yep, we did.
I'll be out with the same RV, 370 in an alleyway, claiming to he's wanting to sell me drugs. I'm going to be investigating.
10-4, do you need additional?
I think I'm good right now.
10-4.
Yep, he was trying to sell me drugs the last stream too, as well.
Can you respond to 442 Mirror Park, 442 Mirror Park?
He claims drugs are candy. It's weird. It's a weird thing. I remember that. That was like 2 streams ago. The last stream I did, actually, the power went out like 20 minutes into the stream, and I didn't get power back for 10 hours that day. Justin, giving the gift, the tier 1 sub to Peter. Very kind of you, Justin. And welcome, Peter. Can you play other servers? If you're in this server, there's a strict no double server rule. So if you're in this server, they want you committed to this server. First stream you've been able to catch. Well, thank you, man, for subbing as well. That's very kind of you. I'm glad you could catch it. Yeah, I really just have not been streaming that much lately. So, yeah, it's not like you're even missing them. It's just there haven't been a ton of streams. All right, looks like we're gonna be hitting nighttime fairly soon.
Paul, dispatch.
What the heck?
194, Paul, can you respond to 808 Banham Canyon,
It's
808
probably
Banham
AI.
Canyon for a suspicious person?
AI?
10-4.
Yeah. That's an AI. That's an Alpha Ida for sure. Driving like a drunk person. Hey, Lost Boy, what's up, man? You're not that late. We just been streaming about 30 minutes. Like the first.
Paul, dispatch.
Good for 300.
Sandra, Paul, can you respond to 808 808 Banham Canyon to assist 194 Paul in a suspicious person call?
Copy that. Show me en route.
10-4 en route.
808 Banham Canyon. Oh, we're way up here. 808. Where are we?
911, what's your emergency?
808. 808 Banham Canyon is somewhere up here. I'm in the. Hold on. Let me pull off. I'm just blocking traffic right here. Please let me pull up my GPS responsibly. All right, 600. So 800 start. 700. 700. Is it further north? 900.
134 to 139.
909. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Got it. I got him. 2 miles away. Okay. What was he doing? 808. White dude in black suit. Suspicious person. Okay.
139.
Show me on scene.
10
Oh, and Justin gifting a sub to Lost Boy as well. Justin just handing out the gift subs like candy today. Or, as Mr. Chevelle calls them, drugs. Alright.
Page if you would like.
We're gonna go code 3 since we're so far away.
10-4 standby, paging volunteer.
Let me through. 1.5 miles to go. Yeah, Darth, I've seen you in the stream plenty of times. I appreciate you always hanging out with us.
Dispatch. 194.
Show me on scene.
10-4 on scene.
318 dispatch.
318.
Advise. Show me code 410
Yep,
8. The person
truck
was
not the
actually selling
fastest.
Candy, not drugs.
10-4, 10-8.
Yeah, that's... Okay, if you are legitimately trying to sell candy, do not call it drugs, okay? And don't go up to a police officer and say that. I don't understand why he's not learning his lesson. He did this to me last time, and we had this whole issue. But then I actually searched him, and we didn't find anything, so it was like a huge waste of police time. But once somebody comes up to you and they say they're selling drugs, you can't ignore that. You have to...
134.
You have to investigate that.
That vehicle is the broken down vehicle, the stolen vehicle, because there's broken car parts on the side of the main scene.
Alright.
Beat last, sorry.
Yeah, Doug, would you mind doing a callback for the most recent 911 call about the broken down auto, see what color and make that vehicle is? Because I have reason to believe that might be the same vehicle as he was last seen headed southbound towards the docks, and that there's broken car parts on scene here.
10-4 will attempt callback. Stand by. Dispatch out of channel.
Dispatch Ranger Paul, show me on scene. Hey, what's up?
Hey, you hear the call?
Yep. So fill me in. What's going on?
Okay, so I heard that there was, or at least we had got a call that there was some kind of strange smell coming from the house, and that there was a strange man in there. So we'll just have a quick look.
All right, sounds good.
You want to take the lead on this one, or?
Sure. I see somebody up top there. Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah. So.
Sir, can you hear me up there? Hello?
Hey, what's going on?
Okay, you can hear me?
Because it was only just this guy.
Okay, sir, we're investigating a call to this resident. Would you mind letting us in the house?
134 call dispatch.
I mean, it's really nothing to worry about. It's not gonna harm anybody. Like, the most it's gonna do is just create a bad smell across town.
Okay, what are you talking about? What is not going to harm anybody?
10-4 on scene.
Well, I'm cooking right now in a little makeshift little oven, and it's gonna be done in a few minutes.
10-4,
And when I'm done with it, it's not gonna hurt anybody. I just gotta take it over to my clubhouse.
Okay, what are you cooking?
So I can have some food to eat with my bodyguards.
Okay, what are you cooking, and why is it smelling so bad that we're getting 911 calls about it?
Charlie 10-1, 10-8.
Well, I'm using a lot of different foods and liquids in this one. So that's probably why. And since I have the windows open, so it doesn't
78.
smell
How many
absolutely
fire the
horrible
car
in
just
the
caught
house.
started burning?
Okay, sir, do you live here? Is this your residence?
6 Los Santos International.
I know, this is my
10-4,
senior
stand by for fire.
bodyguard, Phil's house.
Okay, and
The senior bodyguard at the clubhouse.
okay, has he given you permission to be here?
Station 7, can you respond to a vehicle
Yes.
smoking on
Okay, and what is your
He found
name?
me earlier at the club and said I'm
Los Santos
going to stay here.
International?
Okay, and what's your name?
My name's Luigi
Acknowledge,
Gutierrez.
engine 70 en route.
Okay. Do you want to try to look that one up?
And that's my car right there, so you're not suspicious about anything.
And this car is registered to you, sir?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
quickly look
this
at
is my car.
Okay. Do you have any weapons on you or in your vehicle?
139.
I don't need weapons. My bodyguards have weapons.
Okay. Well, I just heard you mentioning bodyguard, so you know, I didn't know if you were armed
they're all at
yourself.
the club right now.
What do you do? Are you some high-profile person?
No, I'm not just the manager for Luigi's Club in Los Santos.
Engine 70
Okay.
758.
Okay. Well, would you mind if I came in and take a look at what you're cooking?
Where is the vehicle going
I
to be at?
mean, as long as I don't get arrested or anything, that's that bad, I'm alright with it.
I mean, if you're just cooking some food, there's no need to worry about getting arrested.
Well,
We're just here
come in,
investigating the
just go
smell.
through the door right there.
Okay.
Just go through the front door and just...
It's unlocked.
Westbound lanes.
Yeah, it's unlocked.
I need to clip through this. Why do I hear glass breaking?
So, do you know who called 911? Do you know if it was a neighbor or somebody?
Let's see. Move up. All right, what was that? Were you asking?
Oh, it's you.
Were you asking me a question?
70 fire control.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I
was
heard you
asking,
talking.
who called 911?
Be advised,
I'm not sure, sir.
vehicle fire will be
We
on
just
the
got a
bridge
call. It didn't
nearest
say
on-ramp
reporting party.
westbound
I assume
will
it's
be
anonymous.
Signal Street and Voodoo Place by the docks.
Yeah, because I didn't see anybody calling through the windows of the other two houses over here.
Okay,
So-
show me what you're cooking.
I don't know. Alright, so in this little oven here, it's a makeshift oven. I'm just cooking now. And it's pretty hot, so if you open it and touch it, you might get burnt. But I was just checking on it when that first officer
Oh, it is
arrived.
kind of smelly.
Yeah.
Hey, Mad, thank you for the raid of 7. Appreciate that.
Yeah, it's just all it is just a mixture of food and liquid. And it's for a party at the clubhouse. We got a very important person coming over tomorrow. So
911,
Okay.
what's your emergency?
I gotta say, I've never seen this model of oven before, but if you're just cooking food, you know, we should get out of here pretty shortly and let you get back to whatever cooking activities you need to do. We're just here to investigate, make sure nothing out of the usual is going on. And apparently somebody, we don't know who it was, but somebody was concerned enough to call 911 about it.
273
yeah,
Tango.
I don't know.
273
Since I don't live here, I don't
please
know
respond
what
to
the people are
200
like
Pillbox
here.
Hill at the
Because
Okay.
I live down
Tower
in
and
Los
Adams
Santos, so-
Apple Boulevard for
I understand.
vandalism to a car.
And this is
Unknown
my
ahead progress.
neighbor and my senior bodyguard's house, so maybe he's
139.
starting some things with the neighbor, and they don't like him. So.
Yeah, it's possible. Would you, just for my safety, would you mind if I just did an exterior pat down to make sure
159, just
you're not
correct.
carrying a gun in your
What
waist?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Oh,
Well, I
who is?
guess
Oh,
it's
there he is.
wallet.
If you just face this wall right here for me, and I'll just pat you down. Like I said, I'm not searching you. I'm just making sure you don't have any weapons.
Oh, I didn't even realize how
10-4, stand by.
big this wall is.
Do you have
It's beautiful.
a description of vehicle? Or description of person, sorry?
The person is a white male wearing
Sleeveless jacket, denim.
Did were you able to look him up?
Possibly. I could get exact fit.
Yes, found nothing.
Okay, clean.
Clean.
That's his car out there as well.
750 dispatch.
Yes, everything's okay and registered. Everything.
Night shift, no
So
infection.
Okay.
Yep, that's
10-4
the
night
beauty.
shift now.
Do we have a any way we could contact the owner of the house just to make sure you have permission to be in here?
Phil, no, he has a CBO order on him, which means that he can't like have a phone or use social media or anything like that.
Okay.
So you would have to go down to the club to talk to him. And he's the senior bodyguard, so he's easy to find. Big,
Okay.
tall, black man.
Okay. Well, what was his first and last name?
Wearing denim, sleeveless jacket.
His name's Phil Jackson.
Okay. Well, I am gonna be reaching out to Phil Jackson, even if we have to go down there in person just to make sure. But for what I'm seeing here, I don't see anything illegal going on. If what you say is true, that you have permission to be in here, and it appears whatever thing you're cooking is just food, nothing illegal. So, all right.
And I kind of noticed that you're looking at that little back room there because there's nothing back there. But
134.
No, what's back here?
134, Paul, can you assist
Oh, yeah,
139?
this is empty. Oh, yeah.
It's just all empty and black.
409.
Okay, I mean, whatever he, however he wants to design his
Room in
house.
the house.
10,
Yep.
will advise.
Yeah, surprisingly so clean.
All right,
But
do you have
yeah,
any
there's a second
questions
floor to
for
that
him?
house. There's a
Okay.
floor above us if you want to check it out. Because you can check that out too.
All right, let me talk to my
entrance, I think, is through the
partner
back
here
room right
just
there.
a second. Any questions you need to ask him?
No, I think we're good this way.
Okay, we'll just check that upstairs real quick and then we'll get out of here. Sound fair?
Yeah, entrance through the back room right there.
Okay. How much, if we need to call whoever called 911 back, you said you're almost done cooking, so the smell should
after this,
subside.
It's probably gonna be yeah, it's gonna be like a couple more minutes, like maybe 5.
Okay.
Done.
Okay, perfect.
And once it's done cooking, the smell will be away pretty quickly.
All right. Let's go check out the
10-4,
upstairs.
County Town, stand by.
Yeah, but sorry for the
Be advised, dispatch
inconvenience.
out channel, paging volunteer CST.
No problem.
Oh my gosh. The way he made the house. I know, it's quite interesting. Gomez, thank you for the 4 bits. Who else did I miss? Gomez for some more bits. Sly with the 3-month resub. So if I'm in the middle of an RP scene and we get notifications coming in, I might not read them right away. But however, when we conclude whatever we're doing, I'll see him and acknowledge you.
Must have came in quickly.
I've had some complaints about
I
it.
guess, I mean,
ruining the
other
immersion.
are quite close
Me
as well, so-
talking about the notifications. So
Yeah, I'm sorry they had to come here.
I'm not ignoring you. I promise you.
Respond to station to head out.
That's
Yeah,
no
even though
problem.
it does look suspicious, it shouldn't.
Yeah, I know. Just finished my dinner as well, so it was perfect timing.
All right, upstairs is clean, so sir, we'll get out of your hair, and you're free to continue whatever you need to do.
Tango, dispatch.
Yeah, thanks for
County Tow is
understanding.
requesting advisement.
No
on
problem.
route
Thanks for
take
being
to come from
cooperative,
westbound
and
lane
you have a good night.
outside.
Yeah, you
I
too,
go
man.
westbound.
Have a good day, sir.
Out there in the Los Santos area. Bad people out there.
10-4 will advise County Tow.
We'll do our best.
All right. I mean, seemed pretty. I mean, unusual, but nothing illegal.
No, there's indeed nothing illegal, and you know the city. There's always some unusual people here, so it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, good deal, and I'll catch you later. I'm gonna call off this one.
Yeah.
You want me to call you
Sure,
off
me
too?
too. See you. Yeah, just call the.
Yeah, I'll let dispatch know.
See you.
See it. Dispatch 300, Paul.
What's your emergency?
300, Paul.
300 and 194 will be code 4 and back 10-8.
10-4, 194, Paul. 300, Paul. 10, code 4, 10-8, clearing off. Call number 7211.
Very interesting. I for sure thought he was going to be cooking some meth or something. Typically, when there's a weird odor like that, and oh, it's night shift now too.
Paul, dispatch status check.
Yeah, we'll 10-4 down here. That's mine for you.
10-4, you're on
Typically, in a case like that, when the odor is that bad, it sometimes can turn out to be meth or something.
Tango dispatch.
Something not right. So
Be advised, County Tow is staging at
it's not. You know, it's good to be a vigilant neighbor. As long as you're not doing it out of spite or something. What was that sub? Pine Cone with the 11-month resub. One away from the gold police car. Pine Cone, thank you so much for the continued support, man. I appreciate that.
I'm en route to 409 Glory
You
Way.
the man.
A request of 134. Be advised, not in CAD at this time.
10-4.
Alright, I need to grab some gas, and there's a gas station right there. However, I'm in the wrong lane. Of course. So what I might do is flip a U-turn up ahead. We'll see. Nope, I am not a real cop. I just have appreciation for law enforcement. I find it very interesting, but I don't think I could do the job. It's a hard job being a cop like this. You got to have certain characteristics, and you know, to do the job well. I feel like not everybody's made to be a cop. There's only so much training can do. So, you know, could I be one? Possibly, but would I be the best one? Probably not. But I do have appreciation, and I'm just like very interested in law enforcement topics and things. So it's more just from like an amateur perspective. You know, people have like immature interest in the law or politics, stuff like that. I guess you could say mine would be law enforcement, police cars. I find it interesting. Live in South Carolina, yeah. Hey, another South Carolinian. That's what's up, man.
Returning back to Quarter Station 7.
South Carolina, the place to be.
Fire control acknowledges.
I'm just hoping we don't get hit with any hurricanes this hurricane season. Oh yeah, I definitely saw this red BMW earlier. He was driving recklessly. Peter, there is some type of slogan for South Carolina, because we do a lot of tourist things, especially with our beaches like Myrtle Beach, Charleston, things like that, are big tourist locations. So tourism is a pretty big part of the South Carolina economy.
567, 1041, 10.
Percentage wise, I don't know how much, but I know it's significant. 16 go to early training. Are you from the U.S.? Because I don't even think that's possible in the U.S. I think at most.
139.
I know, like, it seems to be a trend. I could be wrong. This is just from what I read. Obviously, I have no law enforcement experience, but that minimum age to be a police officer, most departments will require 18 years of age. So that would be like fresh out of high school. But a lot of times, now departments are requiring 4-year college degrees to be an officer. Now it'd put you closer to like 21, 22. So, but I know for a fact that I've known people to become a police officer at that early age of 18. So it's still possible, but 16, I've never heard anything about 16.
10-4 showing 10-6, 7213, clear.
Yeah. See, even here, a lot of police departments, they've changed it. It used to be 18. Probably like 5 years ago, it was probably 18. But now, I don't know if they just want a more, not saying you're not mature at 18, but 18 is fresh out of high school, man. Fresh out of high school. At 18, I definitely didn't know who I was or even wanted to be.
Dispatch 588, Mike.
So I think that push for the 4-year degrees to get some older
588, Mike.
applicants,
1041.
and also I guess they just like if you've been through college, they like the. Yeah, I do know of the different programs you can do when you're younger that kind of like set you up to be a police. So if that's what you're talking about, I don't know if I would call that training though, but it definitely teaches you about different law enforcement stuff. And I've heard those programs are really good actually. If you have an interest in becoming law enforcement, it's highly recommended to, because I'm sure there's some job shadowing in there as well. Right along, things like that. Common is 25 for police. Yeah, see, each department, each country, they're going to have different standards. The thing is now that I've heard a lot of departments, they're having a hard time finding applicants because, I mean, when you hear the news stories of officers getting killed during routine traffic stops, it's not the most helpful thing PR-wise to get people to want to apply because it is a very dangerous job. Like, you're putting yourself intentionally in harmful situations. So, like I said, it takes a special person to want to do that. Same kind of like with anybody who signs up for military, especially like that are going to be in a combat situation. So, I mean, I got a lot of respect for them. It's something that, like I said, I think I would really struggle with doing.
All units, be on the lookout for Whiskey Mike or Hispanic Mike, long hair, sleeveless denim jacket, dark colored jeans, wanted for evading police, and auto burglary. In Debolo, 7/15/2019, 15:55 hours.
Sleeveless denim jacket. Okay. Here in London, Metropolitan Police, you have to be an 18 year. Yeah. Like I said, different countries, different states, different requirements.
130 Paul.
130 Paul.
Show me 1041, 1080.
Pretty much a program.
10-4,
They want you to be 21. What is that San Francisco Police Department? 21, yeah. 21 seems to be seeming to be the new norm. From what I've seen. I could be totally wrong. Just my perspective. But 21 is seeming to be the new requirement if you want to be a police officer in most departments in the U.S. Like, even if I looked up local police departments around me, I bet they're all 21. Have you been through Sumter? Yeah, of course. All right. So, for instance, you mentioned Sumter. Let's look up Sumter Police Department. And I'm sure, like, pretty much every police department, at least in South Carolina, is taking applications actively because I think there is either a shortage or just the pool of applicants is really small. So, yep. So look at this. If we go to Sumter Police Department page and I flip it over to, I think it's this one, you can see right here, you need to be 21 years of age to be police. But if you want to be 911 dispatcher, you can be 18 or other non-police. So this one, you don't have to have a 4-year degree. You just have to be 21 and have a high school diploma. Of course, you need to be a citizen. Pretty important. A good driving record. No, look at this. Lifestyle free of illegal drug use. So I've heard of people getting disqualified. And as some departments have different policies about this. But, if you had smoked marijuana in the past 2 or 3 years, technically that would be an automatic disqualification for some applicants in certain departments. Test for adult, that should be easy. Must pass a thorough background investigation. Yep, polygraph seems to be pretty common for this type of thing, and they're going to ask you about drug use, I'm sure, in this polygraph. Need an appearance, well groomed. We good? Yeah, that's important. That was a real important trait right there. And possess an honorable discharge. So if you got discharged from the military, it has to be honorable discharge.
758.
Oh, look at this.
10-4 tonight.
You are required to sign, I'm not seeing this, 2-year contract with the city of Sumter. Interesting. So you'd have to go whatever department you're interested in and see their particular requirements. I think I did a San Francisco Police Department base pack. Are they the green? Did they have the green cars? It was a while ago, probably like years ago. But anyway, you know, we could take like let's say Greenville Police Department, another pretty big police department in South Carolina. Let's look at their qualifications.
Are you tonight? 10-4 tonight.
So we are looking at, let's see, careers. Yep. Here, I'll show you what I'm looking at here. They actually have they have a slick they got a slick website here. All right, look, here we go. Become a police officer, 21 years of age, citizen. So here, okay, for this one, high school diploma too. But I've looked up like Richland County. I think Richland County, you have to have a 4-year college degree. So some high school diploma is fine. No suspension during the last years for DUI. But I've also talked to Tony, who's past law enforcement. And he said some of these restrictions.
All units stand by for Bolo.
They've had to actually loosen up on to get that pool of applicants even bigger.
Dave Chevelle, Dave common spelling.
They're looking for Chevelle. We talked with them earlier.
Hotel Alpha Victor Echo.
They've been convicted of felony.
And overalls.
Crime of moral turpitude. Who knows what that is? Who knows what moral turpitude means? Oh yeah, look. Some even look at your credit history. You got to have a good credit history. Isn't that crazy? So some departments can be very picky. London, yeah, I'll look at them. Hold on. London Metropolitan Police. So is it just called Met Police for short? Right? Met Police. Apply, register, careers. So would it be new police constable? Yeah, that's a nice website too. Look at that number of vacancies. Holy moly, 1,000? They're a pretty big police department though, aren't they? 30,000 fellow officers. Holy moly. Alright, where's our requirements? Okay. Here we go. Am I eligible? Academic 18, so you just have to be 18 there. But when you just start off as a constable, you're not even issued a gun, so maybe that could be a different, because you have to have certain training, right?
Closest sergeant is 392.
We have changed our policy. Look at that for tattoos. Military's even coming down less about tattoos. This is just not even a year ago. You weren't eligible to work for us in the past because of your tattoos. You may now be allowed to work for the Met and consider applied for roles. Some tattoos will stop you for working. So as long as you don't have tattoos on your neck, above the collar line, and your face. But you can have them on your hands, back and neck. See, like I said, they have to they have to loosen requirements, man. Tattoos are much more normal now though than they used to be. Yeah, guns are illegal, that's right.
139 Yankee, you said Gary Taylor, common spelling, February 26, 1966.
100,000, yeah. Well, I know price of living out there is crazy, so maybe that justifies some of the higher costs there. But it is interesting. California is very expensive to live in, real estate-wise. Like crazy. Like if you were to, and it's mainly the land value. Like if you were to move my house out there, this would be like probably $1 million house.
Negative. I lost a vehicle. Show me back en route to the previous call.
10-4.
So I'm sure there's some cost of living adjustment in there for that salary. Like 100,000 sounds like a lot, and it is a lot of money, but I don't know how far that goes there. Now in South Carolina, that'd be a ton of money. You'd be making real good money, 100,000 working for a police department. All right, I'm gonna follow this bike. Do we have a bolo out for some type of bike? I'm not too sure. I know one was a sleeveless. This isn't sleeveless, but these bolos I do want to pay attention to because these people are wanted. A vehicle, a person, and a person. Okay. Sounds like Chevelle is wearing the same clothing. Look up Oklahoma Highway Patrol there. Yeah, it seems like, and that's a good point. What the heck is this car doing? That's a really good point. Highway Patrol in general for this car abandoned.
197 X-ray 134 for Paul Direct.
Go ahead, sir.
Be advised, crime lab confirms
Okay.
DNA on the needles has traces of heroin and
I'm
matches the DNA
gonna
of
go
the
ahead
killer.
and just call this in. We got a abandoned car in the middle of the road.
Suspect's got a prior for G.
643 West Eclipse. But yeah, Highway Patrol seems to be more military oriented, and therefore sometimes they can be a little more strict in their qualifications. I think Highway Patrol, I could be wrong about this, but I think they see themselves as the cream that rises to the top. Like they're the most professional, the best department. Most of them have statewide jurisdiction. But in South Carolina, at least, most of the time, they're just handling traffic accidents. Dispatch 300, Paul. Show me on scene at 643 with an abandoned vehicle. We still have dispatch in here.
163, I'm on scene.
10-4, 163, 194, that was you, that's at 643.
All right, I'm gonna run this plate here, just verify it's not registered to anybody. It's probably not. And if I'm reminded, I'll look up Oklahoma Highway Patrol because I'm curious too.
Code 410-8. Be advised, we're going to be investigating in relation to that scene, but the scene is code 4.
10-4.
Dispatch 130, Paul.
You just registered for college? Hey, congrats, man.
Can you go ahead and show me any traffic stop on Elgin Avenue? Nearest address is gonna be 205 with a pink Panto. Can I also get an additional?
It's probably just AI, but we're gonna verify. This is gonna be 85 Jacob
05 Elgin on a pink Panto. Stand by for
Paul Zebra 616. Yeah. So this is AI vehicle for sure. Okay, what I'm gonna do is can't really search it. There's nobody to RP around with, so we'll just get it towed.
Dispatch 130, Paul.
130, Paul.
Also be advised, the license plate of that Panto comes back to a Dave Chevelle.
There's a casino. I've never really played GTA Online, to be honest.
10-4.
The sheriff's department here is like the military. Yeah. Some departments are run much more military-like than other departments, that's for sure. Victor, what's up, buddy? All right, I'm going to get a tow truck right here. Just waiting for a break.
Show me at a traffic stop, 382 Alta Street, on a two-door yellow sports car, no additionals.
10-4 showing you at 382 Alta, two doors, yellow.
We can look up highway, but South Carolina too. Dispatch 300 Paul requesting county tow out to 643 West Eclipse Boulevard for an abandoned Coquette.
10-4 300 Paul, stand by for county tow.
Copy that. 2-bedroom,
Yankee.
$4,600 a month.
Can you respond
That's
to
insane.
205 Elgin Avenue, 205
That's
Elgin
so
Avenue, 200.
crazy. Oh my gosh.
130 Paul on a traffic stop. RO will be Dave Chevelle, your possible Bolo person.
That's crazy. Your possible bolo.
10-4.
That
Last
seems
unit.
like such a crazy amount of money.
134.
So what is that a year? That's almost, that's 50-something thousand a year in rent.
10-4, be advised, 130 Paul's traffic stop has an RO of a Dave Chevelle that matches the possible
All
Bolo.
right, we'll look some up. You guys seem to like it. It is interesting just seeing how they differ.
Do you mind touching me?
Okay.
10-4 attaching you.
All right. So we're done with that. County tows there. Let's do.
134.
I said Oklahoma first.
Be advised, it's in connection with vandalism.
Oh, definitely.
Oklahoma Highway Patrol.
10-4, showing back to 9. 300 Paul, dispatch.
God for 300.
Be advised, county tow has been notified. They are 2 mics out.
Copy that. Show me back 10-8 and 2 mics then.
10-4.
134, sir.
134, X-ray.
I'll be 10-6 and out to 442
Okay.
for...
Required documents. Okay.
10-4,
So
10-6.
for Oklahoma Highway Patrol, you've got to have an associate degree
130 Paul.
or showing semester hours
Sorry, putting up, sorry.
from an accredited colleges. Okay, so you have to have the associate degree or the transcript showing that you did the class hours. Birth certificate about military, salary benefits.
10-7 on standby for volley CSD if needed. 10-4 showing.
So when you're in the
10-7
academy, you're gonna make $3,400 a month.
139.
Can you 10-9 that last address? I can't seem to find
I'm guessing that's before tax.
Be advised, going to be 205 Elgin Avenue, 205 Elgin Avenue.
That's about 40 grand a year starting out. Then it bumps up a little bit once you're out of the academy. What's the academy in most places is what, like 3 months, 12 weeks,
John Wick back 10-8. I will be submitting a warning.
43 grand. Here are your benefits. Man, they give you all, they lay it all out. You got to be 21 years of age, associate degree.
233.
Completed a minimum 62 semester hours.
Dave Chevelle, because I have pending warrant about to be sent.
10-4.
So yeah, their education degrees seem to be a little higher than most. If you were in the military, you automatically get 10 semester years per year of honorable service, so you can kind of swap those out. There's physical. Here's illegal drug use. Within 3 years of the application. So if you did meth, heroin, PCB, LSD, cocaine, crack cocaine, illegal inhalants, ecstasy. I don't even know what this one is.
Code 4, I'm going to be back tonight.
Okay, look at this. This is where agencies have had to step it down. Any applicants under the age of 23 who have used marijuana within 1 year. So they're saying if it was 2 years ago, you're good. Any applicants are older within 2 years. So if you're older than 23. Yep, having a history of illegal use tends to establish a pattern will be grounds for disqualified. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, look at all these for traffic stuff. Other disqualifiers must be of good moral character. Any undetected crimes, commission of a detected or undetected serious crime as an adult. Yeah, they've got an updated tattoo policy as well. Interesting. Yeah, that's pretty strict. They lay it all out there for you.
My day started at
Okay, South Carolina Highway Patrol, which falls under Department of Public Safety, I believe, in South Carolina, which is like several different departments: State Transport, Bureau of Protective Services, and then whatever telecommunication careers. Okay, 21 years of age for South Carolina Highway Patrol. Must have valid license, U.S. citizen. 20/20 vision. That's interesting. No criminal record. Driving record should be clear. Here's some more stuff. No DUIs in the past 5 years. No domestic violence charge convictions. Any felony conviction. Not permitted on the neck, face, head, or area of the chest that would be visible while wearing official uniform. Not permitted on the hand. Oh, this is really strict. It's a single band tattoo on one finger. That would be like a wedding ring tattoo. Interesting.
Tango.
Interesting.
Dispatch. Be advised 318 Sierra is marked 10-6 in CAD right now.
Oh, Tony, what's this website? This is just different ones. Like, Tony, I know you and we've talked about this before. Just different policies and stuff. There's one other department somebody wanted me to take a look at. All right. National annual salary for police officer all type was 61 grand. Highest 10% earned over 100. So yeah. Oh yeah, San Francisco. That was it. Lowest paid 34,000. Which 34 is not a lot of money for that type of job, in my opinion. Entry level required remain high school deployment. Growing number of departments are showing a preference towards hiring college graduates by requiring college credit. Yep. According to the Bureau of Justice Statistics, as of 2013, nearly 1 in 4 local work for departments requiring at least an associate's degree. So here's different career paths, and it kind of tells you what you could possibly make and typical highest education level. This is really cool information. So Texas is number 1 for average salary. Where's California at? You'd think California would be up there pretty high. South Carolina. This is based off other. This is just. Okay, this might be more adjusted. This is really cool. 42,000. Yep, that was about what we saw. For Oklahoma, it was like roughly that much. Washington, D.C. make a lot, but cost of living. All right, we'll take a look at one more, and then I got to get back to the RP. I got off on a little sidetrack here. All right, requirements for Los Angeles Sheriff's Department. Oh, this is a sick website. Dang, that's so cool. See, this is great recruitment. If you guys saw that that Coast Guard video where he was on top of the that submergible submarine transporting the drugs, and he's like banging up. That makes those make for such great recruitment videos. Like, who wouldn't want to do that? Okay. Anyway.
Stand by for more details.
Yeah, they definitely have a slicker website.
10-4-1-2.
Here we go. Requirements. Okay, U.S. citizen, high school graduate, 19 and a half years to apply, but 20 years at appointment. That's interesting. Good physical condition, 20/70 in each eye, no felony convictions. Good morality, things like that. That's not bad. You have to pass physical exam. That's pretty common. No major hearing impairment. Yeah, that would make sense. Good physical condition. Valid Class C license. That means you haven't had suspensions.
For dispatch.
Cool. You can be reserve deputies too. I've seen those.
Show me out of an abandoned vehicle at
Like here, I think reserve deputies are not even paid. It's just like a volunteer
10-4-2-1-2 with an abandoned vehicle
type thing, but you still have to go through the academy and everything. Cool.
758 dispatch. 758.
Croatian police officer. Creation system for your high school, less than 28. Oh, you have to be less than 28.
758-567.
Reserve. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. Be reserved.
Be advised, the front of the cab will be green and brown.
I'm back in the game now. We got on tangent there, but hopefully the point that you take away from all that is every department, every state, every country, even different departments within the same state in the U.S. can have really different requirements. So if you're interested in being in law enforcement, obviously just find a department you'd want to apply to and see what the requirements are, and obviously meet the requirements and apply.
With the license I gave on the Polo, charged for vandalism, please. CCTV footage has got confirmed them smashing up vehicles inside the dealership. And eyewitnesses.
750 dispatch. 758.
You want to see the numbers?
Dark green color.
We got 23 in the server.
Be advised, it was green and
That's
brown.
fantastic.
Do you have any color of the actual card in the back, the container or whatever it was? Stand by for trailer color. Still on 911 call.
758.
Have you seen the Met Police? I think I've seen like on TV and stuff. What it looks like.
Send it. Be advised, it's gonna be a red trailer. Copy. I saw that truck when we were leaving when I got here. 218 dispatch. 218.
But yeah, recruitment, huge part of
Be advised, AOP is Los Santos County.
just like the military and stuff. Police departments have to have recruitment. Arms. Sometimes it's just an individual that goes out and talks to schools and stuff and tries to get people interested.
Be advised, Vespucci Beach doesn't have any officers at this current time.
10-4 dispatch, show me en route to Vespucci.
10-4, thank you, sir.
Wait, am I active still? No. Dispatch 300, Paul.
300, Paul.
Can you mark me back 10-8?
10-4, 10-8, will your scene be code 4?
Copy that.
10-4,
Affirmative.
gang.
I say you can still be a Leo at age 18. Okay. Because that, Tony, I mean,
130 Paul.
you started off pretty young too, right?
West, we got one in
From what I
custody.
remember.
I'm gonna be transporting the suspect to Mission Row. I'm gonna be 10-6.
Yep, 18. Okay, so tell me from your experience, you're somebody who was 18, like, did you feel, what's your opinion, if you want to talk about it? If you don't want to answer the question, I understand too. But what's your opinion on 18 versus 21? Is there a big enough difference to wait 3 years? Or does it depend on the region or the community?
Red or rusty brown trailer.
Because you're someone who actually has gone through that process at a young age. Yep. Exclamation Discord. Exclamation mark Discord. We'll bring it up. It's a case by case. There you go. That is a great answer. Case by case basis.
Persons in the cab, 1 whiskey Foxtrot, 1 whiskey Mike.
Some people can handle at 18, some people can't.
10-4, when the vehicle's not behind me, I couldn't really confirm, but it looked like
It could be out of sync.
10-4.
I'm following it at a distance.
Sometimes when I haven't streamed for a while, stuff gets all wonky. Like, is the audio before the video for the face cam, maybe? Seems before. Yeah, sometimes I notice that too. It's weird.
194. 758, priority in progress. Truck's taking off.
Oh, we got a priority.
In northbound Elgin Ave, secondary take call out.
North Elgin Ave towards
Stand by. All units, all units be advised. Priority traffic in effect.
Okay, we got a pursuit going on.
We're now westbound Vespucci Boulevard. Towards Vespucci is time. Multiple red light.
I'm gonna head that direction.
Oncoming lanes at the time.
So this Silverado would be good for a roadblock. I just have to get in position, get out of the car fast enough. We've done a good job of not dying so far.
South Vespucci Boulevard. Speed roughly around 30 mile an hour at the time. It's a left on to San Andreas westbound towards Vespucci. Low speeds this time.
I hear him.
Continue San Andreas south, Vespucci. Breaking off going towards Gin. Stand by. Movie Star Way, northbound.
Movie Star Way. I hear him. They're in this area.
233, 78, do you want spikes or anything? Or Air 1?
If we can get AECU of it, would be great.
233, dispatch confirmation.
10-4, semi.
Movie Star Way is
130 Paul, dispatch.
on the other side of this.
Go ahead.
Can you respond to helipad 2 for ASU call out for vehicle pursuit?
10-4. 233 officers can maintain distance using vehicles. Be advised, we are northeastbound Boulevard Del Burro. Oxford Hills. Still continuing eastbound Boulevard Del Burro.
What the heck? For real?
We are now on Harwick Ave, eastbound. Going about to go past the Mega Mall.
He just ran the heck out of me. Oh, 2 tabs. That could do it. That could cost him.
Towards,
Tony's trying to give me that double viewership right there. How does 5M work regarding AI police?
Still continue Harwick Ave.
I've seen AI police like just riding around. I don't know that they do anything. I haven't really experimented too much around with them though. Like you don't see them that often.
134, 233.
Thunder.
Is this involved with the auto theft?
It's in connection with believed to be stealing at the standby 1 minute. What's been reported stolen at the right. 233 is hitting all vehicles this time.
Alright, take this to mechanic real quick.
To keep a bit more safer distance, just give them a bit of
Sounds like they
break
got
just
plenty
in
of
case.
units on them. And we actually took a look a few days ago on the YouTube channel at this technology. I think it was called Star Chase Tracker or something. I don't know that they're that used, but what it was a device that could shoot a GPS tracker onto the back of a fleeing vehicle from the front of the police car, and then police could just kind of back off the pursuit. So ideally the driver would slow down whoever was fleeing, and you could just follow them to wherever they're going and then arrest them at their house in a much more controlled situation versus them trying to flee and possibly cause traffic accidents.
In the future, you need to call in a pilot and a co-pilot. Under 130's request, I'm actually going to be heading out of Vespucci Pass to meet up with my co-pilot.
Oh, are they testing that in Iowa? That's cool.
10-4, 218 Paul, 130 Paul, active as Air 1.
And they said it's good for like non-emergency stuff. Like if you're pursuing somebody for attempted murder or manslaughter or something like that, you're probably not going to want to give them a lot of distance. But if it's something less serious, they kind of have to weigh the cost versus the benefit there. Are they coming back towards us?
It is a semi green and brown with a red box trailer.
Double.
Container trailer, sorry. We are now on westbound Boulevard Del Ferro. Oxford Hills. We're still maintaining 30 mile an hour.
He's consistent on that 30 miles per hour, that's for sure. Alright, here's the auto repair place. Let me just get this truck repaired from when that SUV rudely rammed me for like 10 minutes.
233, 758, let's try and drop the distance a bit more, mate. Just for safety's sake.
As soon as we get Air 1 on the scene, then we can
Alright, perfect. Perfect. State Patrol has them. Oh yeah, dude, ISP ahead of the curve, man. Always love to see police departments take advantage of new technology and stuff and test them out. Like we watched, I linked a little, I think it was like CBS Morning News, and they were talking to the NYPD about switching over to entirely hybrid vehicles. I think like they had a 5-year goal or something.
Can you give me a more precise?
But they were saying like they're the only departments that are really requesting these vehicles.
Yeah, if you know where the.
But it's cool to see departments, you know, use technology and stuff to their advantage. Always be evolving, progressive in some ways.
Going still northbound, mate.
Let me see. Where was that? Here we go. Here's that video. It was pretty cool.
10-4, I have eyes on. Air 1 to ground, apologies for the break-in there. We have eyes on. Camera operator's going to be advising of direction.
And I need more gas.
243, 758, do you want to back off?
Let's get some gas too. Like I said, this thing's not really a pursuit vehicle anyway, but I mean, if we needed to pursue someone, we could. It's just not ideal to be slinging a truck around at those speeds.
We're on Interstate 2 towards Interstate 1.
Is it lagging? Could be. I'm not dropping frames, but who knows, man, with Twitch.
Air 1 pilot.
Twitch could be so finicky.
Looks like they're heading towards the tunnel. We're going to make our way to the exit.
Do I watch Patty Mayo? I've seen his videos before, but I've always known they were like entertainment and they weren't real. If you watch it from an entertainment value, like just like a fictional show, they're cool videos because a lot of work's gone into it. You can tell, like production wise and stuff. But if you take it as legit police work, then it's not good in that aspect because it kind of shows people the wrong idea about how police operate. And like, I don't know, when he used to do at least those bounty hunter videos, I don't think he was ever disclaiming that the videos were not real, so he kind of led people on to believe. And I know now he's doing like the more police fictional videos, and I still don't know for a fact that he's telling people that it's not real. He might be, I don't know. I haven't seen his videos in a really long time, actually, probably a couple years.
dispatch.
Air 1.
If this pursuit goes any further into the city, I'm going to be breaking my aerial zone. Can you get me permission from ATC to cover through the city?
Acknowledge, standby.
Yeah. Yeah, he is fake. Yep. But like I said, if you're watching it like a TV show, you know it's fake. It's entertaining in that aspect, but not something that should be taken as
We'll be,
cold hard fact about how a police officer would operate.
Right now, I'll leave it back to ground units to confirm.
Like, don't like my videos, purely entertainment. Do not take these videos legitly as how a police officer would actually handle these things. I mean, I try to play to the best of my knowledge, but I don't have any law enforcement training, so a lot of what I do, I'm just kind of echoing from what I've seen in order to role play. It's role play, it's not real. So just always keep that in the back of your head.
Eastbound 4.
Unless you're watching someone who is actually law enforcement or was law enforcement, then they would know. Yeah, I saw that. Well, because I think, yeah, he got a lot of attention because people thought his videos were like real.
Now joining up.
Some of the things he was doing.
On Interstate 4. Crossing multiple lanes.
Yeah.
Like he's taking a right
well, we
exit,
see him went on the news and said,
downtown,
I don't know if it was because of the backlash he was getting. He was like, oh man, I need to go set the record straight, or if he just decided it'd be a good idea to do that.
Right on Elgin Ave.
They're still chasing this one car.
He's making a left.
He's gonna run out of gas.
Unicorn. Cutting through.
I've seen some of those police cars before.
Gone right again on Strada. Left. Left on Innocence.
L1 pilot to ground units and supervisor especially.
Send it.
Does my co-pilot have permission to go thermal if they break on foot bail? It looks like they're trying to slow down and get a spot here.
Yeah, 10-4.
We'll do. We'll only be able to keep eyes on one. We'll do our best.
Roadblocking right on Davis Avenue, opposite lanes. Making a left, McDonald Street.
Again.
Copy.
Hey, what's up?
Continuing southeast.
Not much. How about you?
Nothing. Getting some gas or this big old truck. Man, it burns through fuel like crazy.
Heading back towards the dock. Not sure.
You working on any interesting cases?
Yeah, I've got auto burglary. Reason to believe that the guy in pursuit is my guy, but
What was his name? Do you know his name?
Subject's name's
right,
most likely Gary Taylor.
Okay.
Left in Boulevard, forgive me.
So.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with them. I heard they're looking for somebody else that I'd run into before, that Chevelle guy.
Making a right.
Oh yeah.
911, what's your emergency?
He's
onto Davis Ave.
He is a character selling drugs that are candy weird.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
All right.
Yeah. Well, I'll leave you to it. So
Crossing the bridge.
You stay safe out there.
All right, you do the same. Good talking to you, man. I'll catch up with you later.
Crossing Capitol Boulevard Bridge.
Yep.
Thomas with the 16 months. Thomas, thank you, buddy. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing all right.
I'm gonna have to go shortly after you.
Okay, I'll make it quick. Stand by.
567. Attempting to take primary.
Yeah, it
suspect
sounds like
ramming
it's a
into
big
vehicle.
truck they're trying to pursue.
Truck flipped over.
All units on the vehicle pursuit, stand by for switch to attack channel.
Man in black hat running.
Let's see address. I don't know where that pursuit ended up. Been working? You're a hard-working man.
All units be advised, priority traffic has ended. RTO back in effect.
Birthday's in 2 days. Happy early birthday, man.
318 dispatch.
318.
You can clear call sound to 23.
10-4 clear.
134 X-ray.
Hope you have a good one.
134 X-ray.
Do you mind asking for a description of that suspect? Possibly,
This is why they were going so slow. Two thieves took off in a fully packed semi.
134 X-ray, standby.
Okay, looks like somebody found Chevelle.
194 dispatch.
194 standby.
We had
Station 7, fire.
interaction with somebody from Luigi's Club earlier. That's interesting. Senior bodyguards, Aiden.
Station 7, can you respond for a medical incident at the request for the vehicle pursuit at 163
Coca-Cola.
La Mesa,
Yeah.
163 La Mesa?
I love Coke.
A from
Coca-Cola. That's probably my favorite
Standby, give me
soda.
nature.
Probably my favorite soda. I never really got into Mountain Dew. Look at that. Still 24 people on the server, dude.
Be advised is a down suspect, possible GSW.
That's awesome.
For a medic, Sam is going to be in or out priority 1.
Yeah. Oh, so you're okay. I knew it was either you're turning 18 or 19.
70 standby for TAC channel.
That's right, 18.
134 X-ray.
Hey, congrats.
Do you know if it's an officer involved shooting?
Standby this time.
I don't even remember what I did on my 18th birthday. It was nothing crazy. I'm sure it was actually pretty tame.
195. Paul, did you hail dispatch?
Probably bought a lottery ticket.
Yes, I have a traffic.
What else can you do? Buy a tobacco?
10-4, go ahead, when ready.
I'm gonna have a traffic stop and
I think I bought like a Dutch. What are those called? Like a purple Dutch Masters, some like cheap cigar or something. Just because you could buy tobacco at 18 in the U.S. and I wanted to do it. And I tried it and I was like, I think I took 2 puffs of it and I was spitting it out. You're working on your birthday? Oh man, that sucks. I feel for you. Nobody wants to have to be working on their birthday, man. Okay, we got a long weekend. All right.
163.
Show me 10-8 off of my call. I'm gonna work up a bolo to give to you at a later time. Do they need any more units at the crash over there for traffic control?
10-4, standby. Showing you clear up.
Got some rain moving in.
139.
Show me code 4 off that call. One subject arrested. You can clear.
There's traffic stop going up there.
Show me 10.
Where are we at? 560. 595.
Be advised we have Bolo 548 Dave Chevelle.
Yeah, apologies. 548.
10-4 clearing Bolo 548.
Motorcycle.
Showing you back available.
Alright, looks like he's got that under control. But it is causing quite the traffic jam there.
134.
Yeah, you know if it's an officer involved?
Work hosted party? Oh yeah, those are fun.
Still attempting to gather more.
If you like your coworkers, those are fun. Close to 30 now? Yeah, I'm Lost Boy. I'm closer to you, to your age. I was born in 90, so
134.
this year I'm turning 29.
Unknown at this time.
Next year I'll be 30.
10-4.
30 years of age, man. Still playing video
advise
games.
you attend the scene and just see if they require your assistance in that regard. If it is, you know, you work your case. If not, 10-8.
For the 90s kids, yeah.
134 X-ray dispatch, be advised.
I guess Thomas wasn't even born in the 90s. That's crazy to think. Like, anytime I hear of somebody born after 1999, that just seems so young to me. But people, so like people who were born in 98 now can buy alcohol, which is crazy to me. 1998, 2001, that's crazy to me. Such a baby, 2001. '95, 2002. Oh my gosh. That's 2002. I was like in middle school. I was in middle school. Yeah, Tony's got us beat. There could be somebody older in the chat. We just don't know their age. 79. Okay, I think you're the winner, Chris.
Got to take the lead back.
Oh, Tony, how many bits was that? 500 bits coming in, taking his #1 spot back from Terminator, aka Jacques.
4-3 dispatch.
There you go, man. Reclaim that
Can I
lead.
get 2 Marty officers to meet me at Mission Road Station out front, please? I need them for prisoner escort.
78. Okay, 78 might be the winner.
For standby.
He's 86. Like, my grandpa, he is 91 years old. He's still alive. And he was born in 1928. 1928. I know that because I'll take him to the VA. Oh, hello. I'm not going to catch up to him. There's no way. He's gone, man. That thing is quick. He's gone. Like, is it even worth calling it in? Did he crash? No. Like, oh, he pulled over. Did pull over. All right, what's our address? We're 382 Vespucci.
139 Yankee. 300 Paul.
Good for 300.
300 Paul. 139 Yankee. Please respond to Mission Road 217 Mission Road 217 Mission Road for a prisoner escort request by 403 X-Way.
Copy that for 300. What's this guy doing? Dispatch 300 Paul.
300 Paul.
I've got an ATV I just pulled over before that prisoner transport request. Can I get another unit on scene to relieve me and take over the traffic stop?
10-4 standby.
All right, can we not do that, please? Thank you. Sir. Ma'am. Sir.
318 Sierra.
Can we not do that?
318 Sierra. Can
Thank you.
381 Peaceful Street.
Okay.
381 Peaceful Street to relieve 300 Paul office traffic stop.
10-4, I'll be en route to 381.
10-4.
Dispatch 588.
588 standby.
Yeah, I could tell him. But he's like, I would, but look at him. Look what he's doing.
Not an officer involved shooting.
He's acting like an idiot.
588.
gonna be in traffic
Okay,
here,
can you
Capitol
stop doing
Boulevard,
that?
Nearest,
Can you
address
stop doing that?
140 on a silver in color 2-door sports car. No additionals needed.
Thank you. Okay.
10-4588.
Waiting for my backup. I feel like as soon as I pop out of the truck, he's gonna like just book it. So I'd rather get another unit on scene. Like he did pull over, which I respect, but he's acting like a fool.
1630.
Can you hold me 10-6 at the Vinewood station for a few minutes? On radio.
10-4, 10-6.
139 Yankee dispatch.
139 Yankee.
Show me on scene.
10-4 on scene.
Sir, can you step off the ATV, please? Okay, can you talk?
Dispatch 588.
All right, I'm leaving this one to you. I got called for transport. I caught him running down Peaceful Street, running red lights. He did pull over. However, when I was waiting on you to get here, he was just burning rubber consistently. So he's not being super cooperative.
Okay. Alright, that's fine.
All right, appreciate it.
1740, dispatch.
Okay, sir, ma'am, I'm gonna need to remove your helmet, please. Well, sir, I
174 Sierra.
It's not a...
174 Sierra, can you respond to 140 Capital, 140 Capital, to assist 588 Tango on, correction, 588 Mike on his traffic stop?
Can you repeat that location, please, dispatch?
Be advised, it's going to be 140 Capital, 140 Capital Boulevard.
10-4, show me in.
10-4.
Dispatch 300, Paul.
300, Paul.
The address for the prisoner pickup was 217.
10-4, mission road
just run front.
All right, show me on scene.
10-4 on scene.
Hey there, what's up?
Okay. Right, we're picking up a guy called Jace Vance from Central Hospital. He's been currently under a county VSU guard while he's been recovering. He's a human trafficker. He's shot people. He's a very bad dude. We need to ensure that nothing happens to him on the way back here.
10-4.
Okay.
218 dispatch.
As soon as you can't transport, we'll be putting him in the trooper's vehicle till we're getting back to the holding cells in Row. You'll be running convoy lead with the big truck. I'll be back and we'll have the person in the middle.
Okay, and where was the pickup again? The hospital?
Central Hospital, yeah. I'll run us down there, then we take up the convoy.
Okay.
Just suggest he wants
Lacking and
pick him up and then we move him, okay?
Okay.
Get your gas, grab your carbine. Let's make sure nothing goes wrong.
Okay, and he's coming back here.
To here, to the back entrance, yeah.
Okay, all right. Let me get the carbine and I'll be ready.
Weapons in my vehicle secured if he's transporting in my vehicle.
Yeah, I don't even have a partition in here.
Yeah, but if I'm transporting, then I'm going to secure my weapons.
Yeah.
Just in case.
All right, I'm ready when he is.
All right. Well, we're gonna be heading down there now. So.
All right, I'll follow you.
Down there, then you're taking up lead for the return trip, okay?
Perfect.
174, 588.
responding routine.
10-4.
All right, we got a high profile prisoner transport.
10-4, stepping it up.
We were trying to make a left out of here. I don't even know where Central is. That's why I was asking. So 403 is Rachel, of course. Another YouTuber, Fire Kitten. Recommend you check out her channel. I don't think she's streaming right now, but she does stream GTA 5 roleplay as well. She does on both sides, civilian and police. So you want to get two different perspectives, but she does a really good job with the roleplay. Some very intricate scenes that you know, I'm just there to play along with. This big old truck. So I'm leading the way back to the back entrance. And hopefully nobody tries to attack us. But it sounds like there's the potential of an ambush because this guy is like a high profile target or high profile criminal. So maybe he's got people that want to bust him out. You know, maybe they have some inside information that he's going to be transported today. So they're trying to take advantage of this vulnerability in his protection.
Officers, we'll take him from here. Alright, face the wall. Back in your restraint.
No. So be it.
1630, dispatch status check.
I'm gonna search you. Is there anything on this equipment that stick your head?
10-4, 10-8.
I think the hospital get everything.
Watch R6. Oh yeah, good idea.
Alright, I trust you.
I'll watch R6. Make sure nobody pulls up on us.
10-4, whenever you're ready, sir.
Remember the order of
I'm actually gonna go grab my big gun.
Okay.
Eyes on that black Charger that was at the
Yep.
station.
Yep, I'm watching him. He's at the stoplight now.
Yeah.
It's like a white stripe, racing stripe.
194.
Could you send me
Right, let's go.
tow truck?
Walk. State vehicle. Go.
10-4, 595, Alton.
10-4.
10-4, stand by.
Let's take it back, code 3.
All right, sounds good. I'm gonna flip around and we'll go out this back way. Oh my gosh. There you go.
174, 588.
588, go ahead.
10-4, I can hear you all well.
10-4, you might want to get your throat checked out by a doctor.
13 dispatch.
318, stand by. 194, call.
Go ahead.
194, call. Be advised, your county tow is en route ETA, U Mike. 318.
Did I pass it?
300, back here.
318, Sierra, go ahead.
Sir, I'm gonna be on another traffic call with the same bike at 391 Alder Street. I'm gonna need additional. He's refusing to step off his four-wheeler.
Took it a little too far.
10-4, stand by. Where are you gonna be at? Sierra, can you advise the traffic stop location?
10-4, 391 Alder Street.
That Charger followed us. Let's get him inside. 300, keep watch.
Yep, I'm watching him.
Okay, out of here now. Inside.
You got him on your own 403?
Yeah.
Okay,
Inside.
but
134, 300.
Go ahead for 300.
Yeah, it's a bit bad. You got a black and white Dodge Charger suspiciously driving around. Just past you now.
Copy that. We got eyes on him.
130 Paul, dispatch.
Go ahead.
Can you respond to 391 Pillbox?
All right.
391 Pillbox Hill?
Should one of us stay out here,
You're
watch
on a
the
traffic
back?
stop with uncompliant
yeah.
subject.
10-4, show me in road.
10-4.
Be ready on your button, yeah?
218 Paul, dispatch.
218 Paul.
218,
My
can I
dog.
respond to 506 Burton, 506 Burton for an unknown problem.
Is he in the cell?
Passerby reports a person digging through trash cans behind a restaurant at 314
Okay.
Vespucci
That
Drive,
Charger was
314
following us.
Vespucci.
You saw him.
Yeah, the whole way.
Reconfirm final address 314 Vespucci.
Highly
10-4,
suspicious.
314 Vespucci.
Nice work, guys. We've got him back
Roger
in
that.
one.
En route routine.
Can we do anything about it? I mean,
10-4.
acting suspicious isn't a
No,
crime.
being suspicious is
131,
unfortunately
I'm gonna
legal.
be seen.
10-4 on scene.
No, just keep an eye out. I think we should be secure here. There's plenty of officers around. You guys are good to go back to 10-8 if you need to. Thank you for the
Oh yeah, no problem.
We had to get this guy back with any problems.
Yeah, I overshot that gate there a little bit.
A little tad, yeah.
A little
Why, it's
tactical.
going around front? Oh god, that's a long walk into the yard.
Yep.
Yeah, take it easy, guys. Thank you.
All right, see ya.
Unless you want to
See you
walk,
later,
it's supposed
guys.
to be fun. I'm gonna go find the pliers.
104 dispatch.
Oh gosh. Hey, can you can you move your Charger?
10,
I'm just gonna back out.
4-3 dispatch.
403.
I'm going to be off comms interrogating a prisoner, so I'll be available at Mission Row if needed.
10-4 off comms.
Appreciate it.
Nice job. Don't tell 403.
Will not. We're running into everything. We're running into everything, dude. Dude, Mayberry. Oh my gosh. It's probably my wife getting home. It's either that or somebody's walking. Like, she has a view into the front yard, so she sees dogs walking or mail person or whoever it might be. She just starts going crazy. Another car. Who's behind me?
163 to dispatch.
163.
Did you radio dispatch?
No, I was gonna just take care of this car real quick.
White male, Aiden, Maxson.
I still know where I'm here, but I assumed it was a...
Have you seen that Charger around since we left?
1995.
No, I think we moved a bit too quickly for him to get anything done.
Alright,
I'm
go.
certain he was stalking us though.
Yeah, I was seeing if he's still following us. Alright, cool.
Alright. Have a good afternoon.
You too.
19 on foot, known to frequent the Los Santos area. His last known address is
Let me write down this
Vinewood in the shipping container. I already checked out, so I'm able to make contact.
plate numbers. Probably just AI, but I like to check them, especially when they're parked like this. 904. Okay.
Dispatch
130 Paul, stand
Yeah,
by.
the tailpipe. Yeah, look at that.
Be advised, I have a
Is that
Mike
aftermarket
David
or is that
Madsen,
stock?
UOB
It's
1031,
huge.
1995. Brown eyes, brown hair, black hat, black trench coat, blue jeans. Last seen on 7-Eleven. And home
Need
address
to
is
marry
071 Vinewood.
David X-ray 904.
10-4. He went missing out of the Luigi.
No, okay.
10-4.
134 X-ray.
134 X-ray, stand by. 130 Paul, go ahead.
Let's get this towed.
Can you check if there's a supervisor available right now? We have a suspect under our traffic stop requesting one.
10-4, stand by. Dispatched in the
Mr. Brown to Fox, what up? Hey, Maverick, I'm gonna probably stop pretty soon. Do we know anybody from ARP who's currently streaming? Because I'd love to give them a host here. Because I'll probably be wrapping up in the next Probably a couple minutes, actually.
If I am required, I've already done a sweep of the area for the vacancy call at 314, and I'm not seeing...
Brown Fox, I'm doing good, man. It was a fun stream. Like I said, it had been over 3 weeks since our last stream, but today was a lot of fun. No, I enjoyed it. Had a good, different variety of call-outs. It's good to be back in the server. Of course, if you want to apply to the server, you can do !RP in the chat. Get you a link to apply there.
134 X-ray standby.
Yeah, it'll be up on the FTM Overflow channel. In addition to that, you can always watch the archive on Twitch too.
391 Pillbox Hill, 391 Pillbox Hill for a supervisor
No,
request.
do we not have anybody streaming right now?
Traffic stop originally supervisor request.
Let's see.
10-4.
Am I active on Discord? I pop in Discord from time to time. I'm not super active on it. I mainly let my mods run that. It's a good place if you're looking for like LSPDFR technical help, or you just want to talk about certain mods. All right, let's see here. Let me just check my Twitch real quick. I'm following most people who stream ARP, so I should be able to see. And it doesn't appear anybody is streaming ARP stuff. Is Fire Kitten's not streaming, is she? On YouTube? I don't think she is.
I'm at the Vinewood station.
Let me check her YouTube channel.
Do you mind if I meet you there?
No. Okay, well, I don't think anyone's streaming, so we will wrap it up here. Brown Fox, I'm sorry you missed most of it, but oh yeah, we can give Wisdom. Wisdom, yes. Let's host Wisdom. All right, I'm gonna send you guys to Wisdom. Pretty sure he's still what, current police officer, Tony? Let's give him some love. He's a good dude. And let me figure out how to do this. And let me. Oh, there you go. So we're gonna rate him. Let me go through the donors real quick, and then I'm gonna send you guys his way. So let me pull this up. Tony with the 500 bits, retaking the #1 lead. Appreciate that, Tony. Thomas with the 16-month resub. Thank you, Thomas. Pinecone 11 months. Gomez 15 bits. Sly with the 3-month 3-month resub.
194 Paul, can I have your spawn?
What's he doing?
149.
Justin with the 3 gifted subs. Chris with the resub for the 3 months. Jesu or Jesus, whatever. 78. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. C-Tang with the 6-month. Daniel with the Twitch Prime. John with the 20 bits. Tony P with the 30-month resub. Chris with the 400 bits. Dat Rando Do Guy with the tier 1 sub. WPD with the 6-month resub. Philip, 28-month resub. Daniel with the 300 bits. And John, 6-month resub. He's still an active officer. Awesome. So we're going to go over to Wisdom's channel. Let me do this real quick. Raid. And send him told him I sent you guys there. Appreciate you watching. And we'll catch you guys on the next stream. We'll raid him here in 2 seconds. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.